Toastmaster Ashish?
Yeah.
He's going to complete his CC very soon, but he's still an unmarried man. And do you know the reason why he's here today? Last Friday, when having a chit-chat with him, he said he's not able to make for this meeting. But when he realized that the title of my speech, that night, first night, he changed his mind. he thought he can learn something from my first night. Want to share? My dear guests, if anybody is there, judges, senior Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, a very hot good evening.
Good evening.
While I was working in Dubai, many people told me the world would come to an end by the year 2000. In order to prepare for that disaster, I decided to get married first. Actually, in the year 2000, I got married. The story is, in our place, as a custom, the wife entered into the bedroom with a glass of milk. When my wife came to our bedroom with a glass of milk, the husband was very busy in reading the newspaper. Actually, I was very obsessed with the newspaper reading. I had to ask her to wait for some time. The end of the story is, last 12 years, she never touched the newspaper. she hates the newspaper like anything. This is an old story. But now I'm going to tell you something new. My new first night, which happened last year. It was very auspicious day, long day. We had a lot of rituals, prayers, guests. The day just moved like anything. By 8 p.m., almost all the guests left our house. I was waiting for, other guests to leave our house so that we could take some rest. The long-awaited event, the first night is coming. Yes, it is this day we are going to sleep in our new house that had a housewarming on that day just morning. So it is our custom that, when we have a housewarming, the same day the family must sleep over in that house. So we decided to sleep over in our new house as our first night. Around 11 p.m., we went to the bedroom. Of course, we had 2 children as well. We were too tired, fully exhausted. Started sleeping, just got into the bed. Suddenly, the air conditioner went off. Stopped working. I tried to switch on the light. What happened? Then the light was not getting on. The next is like any other typical care light. I just looked through the window. My neighbors have electricity. I was so happy. Nobody has power. The total power failed. I had to wait for another half an hour for the power to be back to resume my sleep. During the power came back, I saw some conspiracy talk between my children, my daughter and son. Within a fraction of seconds, they exploded. No! We can't stay in this house. We got totally shocked. What happened? When the power came, the lights were on, and they saw a spider or something walking through the wall. Actually, it was a pre-planned one, I don't know. They wanted to get out of the house. They wanted to go to the grandma's house. That time, it was almost 1 a.m. No other choice, I tried to convince them, but these guys were not willing to listen to me. Finally, at that time, we took both of them to my mom's house, which is 2 kilometers away. While dropping, my daughter is warning me, Papa, you go and check everywhere. Make sure that there is no insects, no lizard, no this type of thing, and call us. We will try to come back. We will try to come back. Came back again, continued our sleeping. After 15 minutes or so, again suddenly the power went off. This time again, like any other care light, I looked through the window. I was totally disappointed. Everybody has lights except us. Got up, checked, went to the circuit breaker. We realized that the circuit breaker has tripped. I fixed it back, came back. The night continued, first night. Continued our sleep. Almost I entered into the snoring world. I heard a sound. Ding dong! Ding dong! It is 2:30 a.m. in the AM. We were just looking at each other. What happened this time? I was thinking, maybe my neighbor? Any emergency at this time? But my wife was very smart. She immediately concluded it could be thieves, it could be blackmen, because she had watched a movie those days. She felt that the thieves will come, they will ring the bell, and as soon as you open the door, they will rub you with chloroform, they will rob the house. Within a minute, she narrated the story, and I joined her side and was scared completely. Believe me, with all the courage we got it, I came down, peeped through the door, who is outside. I saw my brother standing outside at 2:30 a.m. When I opened the door, he was carrying my little son. He started crying very much in that home because when he was here, we wanted to go to the grandmom. When he reached there, he wanted to come back to sleep with his mom. All the way, it took us. He was crying on the way, so it took for almost 1 hour to console him. It was around 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. So the first night continued like that. We made him sleep, again went to the bed. Within no time, I could hear that melodious song. Kausalya Supradha Rama Purva Sandhya Pravartade. There